Hey guys, welcome back. This is Lantis,
And Sarah's night.
and we're playing Chrono Trigger. And we
And
are,
I am also drinking Big Red.
which I thought was gum, but apparently is not gum. It is a drink.
Hey, you going to the sewers for the bolt sword?
No, you didn't want to do that sewers thing.
I said afterwards. You've been paying attention, boy.
Yeah.
And we don't need. Okay.
Oh, well, fine. No, fine.
Well,
No, fine. We're good. We'll just.
This next part of the game is really gay. I'm sorry.
Well, you think I could go do the sewers and come back and do the factory in an hour?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I want to do it. I'm going to do it. I haven't done this in so long.
Okay, are our minds made up here?
Yes, we're going to the
alright,
sewers.
Okay. This next part of the game is not gay. But we'll get back to the gay part. Because it's inevitable. We can't avoid it. That's what I really like. You can't walk through the ruins the first time. Going for something?
Fire whirl, kill them both immediately. Crap! Crap! Ah, I only kill one.
You really fell in that, you know?
Yeah.
You look before you. I mean, you don't look before you leap. You know what I mean?
know. And it didn't even kill him in one shot either, so it's no real point.
132.
Okay.
Actually,
Alright, well,
I'm
anyway,
not sure about that.
later in the game, we're going to have to come through the sewers, and it's not optional. Like, this part is not optional. You have to do it, but you don't have to do it now. You can come back when you're way stronger, and everything dies uber easy. Like, seriously. But there's, like, some little shtick going on here. These two frogs who work for Sir Crawley, who's supposed to, you know, live here. And, you know, they're kind of giving us hints about the dungeon. Basically, and at one point we're going to have to be, like, really quiet, and everything you do matters. But I'm going to set off everything anyway, just to be funny and get the experience.
I mean, it's not like we don't know.
So, like, let's go ahead and grab this chest. Oh, not yet.
Watch out, these are the guys that, like, eat you and take off a lot of HP.
Yeah. So, yeah. It was funny. Last night, after we finished the second episode, I'm like, let's do one more. And he's like, no. I'm like, oh, come on, just one more? He's like, we'll do one more tomorrow. I'm like, we'll do one more now or two more tomorrow. And so we started.
I was like, no, one more tomorrow. Two? Fine.
So, then, you know, after a little bit of thinking, come to find out, it's like I'm a recovering alcoholic. Like, I went to rehab and such. And when SK suggested we do this LP, it was like him telling a recovering alcoholic, hey, you want to go out for a drink? I'm like, nah, I just got out of rehab. Oh, come on, it'll be fun. Okay, what's one
drink won't hurt.
And don't you know I'm Chrono Trigger drunk already?
And hey, buzz driving is drunk driving.
Well, I promise you I won't drive and play Chrono Trigger at the same time.
Wait, what'd you get?
$600, I think.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually, I can play play Chrono Trigger and drive at the same time. The DS version.
Why don't you not try that? Because you don't drive that well as it is.
I drive perfectly fine. This is notes that
It's not what that cop on the way back to Texarkana from Dallas said. Oh wait, no, that wasn't Dallas. That was a.
I actually have
Walmart.
like grinded. See, like we need to be really quiet here. But if you talk to the cat, it meows. And
Actually, for a minute there, I used to think the cat was in on it. Like he made a pact with the monsters to.
Now the rat, I think so. I'm definitely going to be able to get those two down there with it.
Yeah. If you can ever get around to it.
You know what? Yeah, there we are. Let's see if they're weak to provoke just for shits and giggles. But yeah, once we get to the other side of this dungeon, we're just going to have to turn right around and come right back through because we're not supposed to be here yet.
I just hate how your tech points, it's just not going towards anything right now, you know?
Yeah. And to that extent, maybe we shouldn't be going through this, you know?
Or it would be okay. I mean, I can understand why they make the magic, you know, learning your first magic in event. But what if, like, you could somehow save up your tech points towards the one after that, so they wouldn't go to waste?
All right, the way this game usually works is you usually will learn a magic spell and then a physical ability. Like,
but they're all considered techs.
Yeah.
For those who don't know.
They're all techie type stuff.
Speaking of that, how many Tekkens are they gonna make?
They're working on 6.
Yeah.
Oh, I kicked a bucket into a can. Noise.
Wait, you kicked a bucket into a can?
Yeah, I know.
Dude, I don't think that's gonna
I'm gonna try it.
Anybody.
Well, here, I can go ahead and see.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah,
nice,
I can.
Nice. Well, I hate it how sometimes, I mean, they'll look like they're really close together and it won't go. And yet other times.
And, like, I'm going to get all 3 right here when they're clearly outside the red circle. Oh, nice.
Sorry, I did not learn in zoology what a nereid is. If I even pronounce that right.
Nereid? Whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm still getting levels. That's what's important. Hey, look! Cheese. How on earth could cheese possibly make noise? Let's grab the cheese. Let's get it. A rat. Oh, and he chirped or whatever.
Rat's like, oh no, you got my cheese. Why don't you do a little slash on those two? Well, I probably won't go in a line actually.
Yeah, well.
Nice. Why don't you try hitting away for kicks?
Okay.
Just
to see if it works.
Because it's one of those few techs you just don't really ever use. Like.
And it didn't work. Imagine that. Now, whenever we do learn magic, we're actually going to get a few good double techs immediately right off the bat, because slash, I think no, it's spin cut. Never mind.
Yeah.
Sorry. Actually, when I first played this game, I thought it was spine cut, because he jabbed straight down like he was stabbing your spine. But now, here's one that actually got me off guard. Whenever you hit a save point, it makes a little ping noise. Yeah, they did. It summons enemies. And you know what I've noticed? They're really picking on Luca right now. Like she's really low on HP.
Why don't you go ahead and do Aura Whirl? See, I mean, they don't look any farther apart than the last time, and yet this time it's not hitting.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and also do that as well, because she's still... They're really picking on her for some reason. Poor Luca.
Oh, dude, speaking of that, picking on the nerdy girl.
Yeah?
You know, did you ever read when you were a kid the Scary Stories for Sleepovers series?
No.
I found like the first one at a book fair, and pretty good stories for, you know, if you're a kid, of course.
Yeah.
There's like one, you know, about like this, like in the first book, there was like one story about like this kid school, you know, and there's this other guy who thinks he knows everything about werewolves, and the kid's like, I don't believe in that crap. Well, all of a sudden people start getting, you know, like killed around town, murdered, found their bodies halfway eaten, and you know the main character's like walking home from school one day.
That's so wasteful. Why would, if you're gonna kill someone to eat them, why would you leave half?
Oh well, I was like, what are you talking about? Oh. So anyway, you know, his parents were like, hey, be careful, you know, don't walk in like back alleyways or woods on the way home from school. And the main character's like, yeah, I don't believe in werewolves.
Yeah.
Well, the classmate that, you know, knows everything about him, you know, they run into each other, and he's like, hey, dude, I think I hear somebody following us. What? Who? What? And just come with me. And then he lures him into a back alleyway, turns into a werewolf, and he's like, so you still don't believe in us, huh? And you're like, that's where it ends. But anyway, just for kicks and giggles, because I get bored at the hotel sometimes nowadays, I tried to find all those books again off Amazon, right?
Yeah.
Got a good bit of them. And then there was like, they came out with as many as 8, but I only read 1 through 6, you know, back then. So I went ahead and got 7 and 8, and then the 8th one There's one short story called Sleepover at Annette's. It's like these 3 girls, Susan and 2 others, help me make up a name for them for clarity.
Well, hey, we're about to fight,
yeah, let's go ahead and get that done.
Fight, freaking,
remember, he's got, you know, the attack where...
reduce HP to 1.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm...
So lay it on thick.
Yeah, this is going to be actually a really difficult fight. But what's really funny is when you come here to do it, when you're supposed to, he dies in 1 hit. I mean, just 1 freaking hit. So this is...
1 good hit anyway. You can't just normally attack and...
Well...
I like how they just start laughing. It's like...
Have a laughing contest.
Yeah. Why didn't the guards stay around and help?
Okay, so... This is, I've only done this, like, once, so...
I like, Sir Crawley's, you know, motorcycle, gang, punk threat. I'll shred you.
Yeah. Actually, I should go ahead and try Flame Toss just to see how well it might do. And here it is.
Ugh.
Ow, ow, ow,
and
ow. HP to 1.
Get her a little mid-tonic there.
Actually, how about I not take so long to do this?
Yeah, you're kind of...
Oh, let's just for kick and giggle.
Really, you're safe as long as you're above 1 HP
yeah.
in general.
Well, does he have a normal attack?
Yeah, but I mean, he doesn't really use it. Just make up your mind.
I'm good. I'm good. I didn't mean to actually cast Aura on Luca when he was aiming for her, so let's hope he doesn't use his normal attack on Marley. 69!
Actually, wasn't bad damage for Flame Toss, though.
Yeah. Actually. Hey, see
500.
that wasn't hard at all, actually.
Sorry, I forgot to announce his HP. Okay, so where was I? Well, Susan
books.
and 2 other girls, they're like gathered outside, you know, this girl's house, and they're like, man, why did we agree to this? It's like this nerdy girl from school named Annette invited them over, and they're wondering why, because they hate her. They make fun of her all the time. So they're standing outside our house like, let's just get this over with. Hey, we can use this time to, you know, tease Annette and make her feel like crap again.
Alright, that's awesome.
What?
Making Annette feel like crap?
Oh, well, yeah, but it gets good, don't you worry. Hold on. So they get in there, and, you know, her parents greet them, and they're all, you know, like, clean-shaven, dressed in, like, preppy clothes, and they're like, man, her parents are just as nerdy as
crap,
she is.
that one moved out of the way.
Oh, well. You'll handle it.
Yeah.
So they're, like, being overly hospitable and everything, and Susan and the other 2 girls are, like, putting on a good show. They're, like, the cheerleaders at school or whatever.
Yeah.
And then as soon as they walk away, they're like, so, Annette, and then they gang up on her. And she just puts up with straight crap, you know, all the way to midnight. They know she keeps glancing at her watch. Finally, she's like, okay, here goes. And she's like, so, y'all excuse me just a minute. She goes over and starts locking the door. And then, like, presses a button and, I don't know, like, the curtains shut. All the curtains over the window shut and all kinds of stuff. And they're like, what are you doing? She's like, oh, you know, I'm just, locking us in. Why? So you can't escape. Escape from what? Well, see, like, one of their main insults to her was, were you raised by wolves?
Uh-huh.
She goes, so you know how you're always asking me that? It's because my parents are! And then all of a sudden her parents bound down the stairs. They're like, you know, werewolves now. And they just leap into the room after the girls and chomp them to bits. And Annette has her revenge. Dun dun dun.
What wonderful parents. What, honey? They're being mean to you? Well, invite them over. We'll kill them for you. Oh, Mom, you're the greatest.
They called her Nerdy Nettie all the time. Well,
hey, nerds are cool.
They got their just desserts for that,
and
I guess. Bolt Sword.
Bolt Sword.
Hey, I think right up the ladder is,
the way out of here.
Yeah.
All for a 2-point difference.
Well, yeah, but
and
it'll help at the factory, right?
Machines. Well, not really. I'm not gonna be. Yeah. Well, all right. That was the way out of here. I'm leaving.
Oh, the bridge.
The bridges. The exit's just right here. Did I just blow your mind? Intertron time. So yeah, that only took 15 minutes. And I wasn't a coward. I ran in there even though I could have gone in there much later. You know?
Oh, you were taking some lame shot at me.
Yeah.
And a very lame one it was.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, I did it, you didn't. Apparently SK isn't the protector of sewers.
Well, excuse me. Protector of sewers?
I protected the sewers. You got a problem with the Ninja Turtles? Now the keys that Doen gave us, go to this. If we were to go here without the keys...
It might add the bike itself looks gay. And then
with a wonderful color scheme like that, how could you possibly say that?
And also what you're about to do is gay. I wish you could just walk through anyway.
Well, you can after this.
I know, but it's like the game just says, no, you have to go through this little gay sequence.
Yeah, and you can go through there to get the score log, so you can keep track of your best.
I don't understand. You don't actually race. I mean, you can just not touch the button, and you end up straight behind him, and then at the very last second, you can just...
Yeah, but I'm gonna try to get a good score.
Stupid.
So here's the thing. You gotta stay ahead of him, and
or
you can
just
kind of
let him stay ahead of you till the last second.
Yeah.
This is... I know I never really complained about it before, but this is gay. I'm sorry. This is just super gay.
Oh yeah, I'm not getting score because...
Well, you have to do it once anyway. There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you for winning, so we don't have to go through this again.
Yeah, I kind of clipped the bottom of the screen there. Sorry about that. It just says goal on the left, start on the right. I've got a little boost bar. But
That's fine. The less they see of this gay sequence, the better. And no, I'm not going to let up on that.
But yeah, then now we're on the other side. But we could, we could walk the entire distance, which actually is much shorter than you think. And
yeah, we'll do it later.
It's just full of mutants, and that's it.
Hey, I like how on the player's guide, the picture of Johnny, it says like bad year on the tire.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Oh, I'm just showing them like this is where we're going next, but we can't go because one of the treadmills is going the opposite way, and there's a laser, and we can't access or we don't understand the computer terminal. Now we get the fight. I forgot about that.
10.
Yeah, but the thing is, he has
go down as easily.
Yeah.
As you think.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and by the way, flame toss does nothing.
Yeah. Get out of here.
6. Wow, I was wrong. It's like you just know, you really don't know what number's gonna come up.
I know.
On these guys.
It's kind of awkward.
It's like sometimes Marley will do more damage with a single, with like a normal hit than Chrono will with a critical
hit.
And
yeah.
You're just like, what?
So, yeah, anyway, when we were back at the Eris Dome after beating the Guardian and going back there and reading the computer terminal told us that there might be another gate in Protodome. So, here we are at Protodome. And we're like, maybe we can get back to our own time.
120.
Back to normal damage.
I figured his attack Bolt Sword would do a little bit more than that. I'd do like 100 something.
I don't remember it actually saying it did extra damage to.
I mean, I'm just guessing. Bolt machines.
Well, all right, no, if
kind of a common.
Well,
thing.
no, all the weapons that are weak to something say so in the weapons descriptions. Like the demonic sword for Frog later in the game says does more damage to demon type enemies. You know.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not trying to.
I know.
I'm not trying to bust your chops. I'm just informing. I'm not gonna get all 3.
You say like, oh come on, you love to bust people's chops. Remember Cry Wolf?
Yeah.
That part where like when Owen goes to that game and they're doing in the chapel for the first time.
Yeah.
And everybody's just sitting around talking like, yeah, what was the heavyset girl's name? Regina. It's something like that. She's like, I hate to be the bitch, but can we get started? And then, like, Tom looks over at her. He's like, oh, come on, Regina, you love to be the bitch.
And I'm kind of just expending all my MP like this because there's an Intertron right up there. I really wish, you know... You know what would be cool if the tech points to learn the first spell started counting towards it, but stopped at 1 till you could learn magic. Hey, what's this? A strange-looking robot?
Wait, why did Marley just run in place for a second like, oh no, I gotta get away, but I can't? You know, like in...
Because you touch yourself at night.
Don't you ever had the bad dreams where you're trying to run from, like, a crazed killer or something, but you're running in slow motion?
Yeah.
It's like somehow the air became 3 times as
You know what I hate in my dreams? When I'm underwater and I feel like I'm going to drown, but for some reason it's like I'm always out of breath, but I'm always too scared to take that breath. You know? I can't explain it. Alright, Marley, try to take... Behind that door is supposedly the gate that we're trying to get to, so...
Because as far as Luca knows, it'll take you back to your time.
Yeah.
Where you can just forget everything and...
Go on about, you know, once again, if you didn't fix the robot, you could just go on with your life. Well, actually, no, you would still be stuck here. You know, you bitch about that way too much.
I didn't even say anything. I just quietly used your shirt to wipe away your saliva.
Yeah, because I drool like Sylvester the cat.
Actually, that's what I should call you from now on. What was his son's name? I never knew.
Son? Sonny Boy? I actually named Robo that once.
Hey, Robo. Obor. Name him Obor.
How about I don't feel like going through the time of typing anything else out?
Oh. Well. Why would anybody live in this place?
Because before Lavos came out and did his thing in 1999, it was perfectly fine. Oh, come on. Well, how is that not a good point? Explain that to me.
Explain what?
How that's not a good point.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I mean, I was just
So you're going to say that's a jackass answer and like air jack off to it when it's actually a good point?
Air jack off?
Yeah, you'd make the hand gesture of jacking off like it was a stupid point.
Because you said it in this way, like I can't just ask a question just for kicks.
I was answering. Okay, I won't answer your questions anymore. Okay, I am sorry. I apologize. I didn't know that you asked questions for me to not answer them.
You have to pardon Lantis. He gets into this game.
No, it has nothing to do with this game. It has to do with you dismissing my answers.
Okay, fine. Great answer.
Bye. I hardly ever take Luca.
It's Velma, get it right.
Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. So yeah, I'm pretty much just gonna haul ass through here. I know. Like you should originally have to go down the right side. It splits off at Y's off. There's an area to the left and an area to the right. But I know all the area to the right, all the information you get there, so I'm just gonna go ahead and blaze through this real quick.
See, look, now it's 6, and now she does 1. 3.
So with Robo's help, we're gonna get that door open.
I'm gonna start guessing the HP they do with each attack on one of those.
All right. I think Robo has a Cure Beam, and Cure Beam with Aura makes kind of like a Aura Whirl type spell. So.
In fact, it's the same thing, just named differently.
So let's just get out of here.
You sure you don't want to take the full tour?
Yeah, there's not really much in here, honestly.
One, two, four. Wow, I was wrong. 2.
Did you stop guessing?
5. 6.5.
And a half?
1. Ah.
Not even once were you correct.
The game knows what I'm thinking.
So that activates this terminal, we check it, it opens a hatch in the bottom right, and we get another shelter. And if I stay here on the yeah, never mind. Oh, it was the top, I forget. I think there's like a little fight in between like a few of these, but if you stay along a certain side,
3.
You'll pass them all. So, I'm going to try the top side instead. Alright, laser spin! Alright, rocket roll! Let's try
Considering it only costs like 5 MP total, rocket roll is pretty good. Because it affects everybody.
There's another fight there, and if you touch that green goo there, that's also a fight.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. Will you get hammer arm in that chest?
So that'll turn off the lasers to the next room. And now we gotta fight a crapload of these guys, but I'm just gonna rocket roll twice, and that should kill them all.
Actually, I think most of them are pretty much invincible to it. Or
we'll see.
Or one of the 2 types in. 3, 1, 5, 4, 2, 0. And that's what it gets you as a roll.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It hurts.
Well then, instead, I'll just... Yep. Hope I get a good number of them. That... Ah. Not doing
8.
well. What?
God, man. I'm not good at this.
Oh man, I should have cycloned then.
Yeah.
Ow. Maybe I should slash.
Does 0 for the most part.
Really?
Yeah.
Ka-cha.
Might basically be the magic kind of thing, just doesn't do.
Fine, I'll...
You want to do that again?
Why not? It did well once. See, 7.
Oh, well, since he died, yeah, he won't counter. And pretty much made short work of this.
Oh yeah, we're almost
at the end.
We're almost at the end. Now, normally you would have to go through a pretty long thing. There's at one point you have to ride a conveyor belt, and you have to hit a few fights on the conveyor belt.
God, that's...
It's not even... I mean, it sounds interesting, but it's really kind of boring. Trust me, I'm doing you a good service.
Get that hammer arm.
It helps. So now, yeah, watch that go. And
wait,
now,
wasn't there a robin bow back there? Behind the, yeah, like behind the little...
I think I
chest.
catch it on the way out.
Oh, it's a Titan vest, cool.
Actually, there we go. I think I can hit that goo. I hit the other goo though. And let's go down in a earlier round, or a Lily Lara, commonly known. So anyway, after going through the right side, we eventually
robin bow. Plasma crap.
We eventually come up and find out the passcode to this computer, which is Zaby, which is XABY, and that should open up the door. And we're to the generator, so that whenever we turn the power on, that's going to, for a short time, give power to the Protodome. And in this short window of time, Luca should be opening the door, so we can leave. So our work here is done. We're going to go hit up that hit up the Protodome, and we're just going to go back home and live out our happy lives. Game over.
No, you're not. You're going to save the world, and you're going to like it.
You and you're saving the world. All right, let's run. Ah, crap! No, it's closing. We gotta run through. Alright, now let's stand still for some reason. Oh no, Robo's holding it open. Grrr!
I like how Marley was like halfway into the wall when she ran through.
Yeah, crunch. Now, since the power was sucked out of the generator, nothing electric really works here anymore, so we can't use elevators, so we're going to have to go up. Go on. You're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way.
Hey, did you make sure everybody's healed?
Yeah, it'd probably be smart. And since,
they're fast. Yeah, Cure Beam is nice.
Well, I mean, he's not going to be... Yeah, well, you'll see.
You know, these guys suck. The only reason this fight is the slightest bit difficult is because there's 6 of them.
What makes you think we're going to fight? Oh, never mind. Oh, and you can freely walk in some of these scenes, which is kind of cool. I like that. Yes.
I thought they made this, like, too over-dramatic.
Hey, robots are people, too. Actually, no, they're not.
You shame us. You must be destroyed.
Oh, no. What are you doing? Give me back robot. Oh, crap. No. I will. Ugh. Alright, I'll just stand here and watch you get owned.
Kind of looks like he should be in pieces by now.
No!
Whee!
Alright, I'll just stand here by Marley and watch you spin in place and then fall over.
It's like, what are they doing to him? They're just going to shove him on a belt and be like, eh, that's it.
I guess so. Garbage disposal.
Yeah. 4 cyclones and this is over.
Yeah.
Why don't you lay it on him?
Ow. And Marley pretty much just sits here and heals the entire time. It's because that does really good damage, honestly.
150 each.
Yep. Oof. And there's no other point for Marley to do anything other than heal, because attacking with her in this fight is honestly pointless.
Yeah, she'd have to take at least 3 or 4 shots on each one just to.
And I just killed 3. Crap, I hit the wrong one.
Oh well.
I'll let Marley kill. Oh, ow, 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 ugh. Ow, 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 ugh. Ow. Stop that. Damn it.
I wonder if that'll do it.
No. Well,
If it gets 104 on that top guy.
Ugh.
Hopefully you'll last long enough.
I'll be fine. Up. Is it enough?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for picking up my slack, Marley.
You know, Marley kind of crawls in there against her without using her better judgment. I mean, that could have been like a garbage disposal or something, just like you said. Robo could already be gone, and, you know, if she just crawled in there without, you know, looking...
Well?
You might have, you know, Marley's sandwich. Right.
Right.
And for those who don't know, that was a reference to a corny line from the original
Resident Evil 1. So, as you can see, the door is now open. Luca was smart enough to open it when the power was restored.
Who?
Luca.
Okay.
I left her behind, remember? Oh, I meant Velma.
I thought you said Marley.
I might have. Did I?
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. It took me forever to realize this is Super NES and, you know, all systems below that. took me a long time to realize Marley's just sleeping on her side. At first I thought she was like just bending over, like touching her toes or something. I was like, what's she doing? Her morning exercises? I don't know.
You know what? We would have just gone home if, you know... So, like, if...
Too bad you can still go. I wanted to do Hecarim's Cave.
Do what?
I wanted to do the next dungeon. Too bad.
Too bad. It is. Unless you can find something else for us to do while, you know, to use up and...
I think you can get this in the next 25 minutes if you... As long as you don't really, you know...
Well, yeah. Too bad. You're saddled up.
It took me forever to think of the word screw around.
Oh, wow. So, yeah. This is definitely not home. So, where are we?
What's that sound?
That's... Oh, well, you can't hear it over the microphone. But it's this guy snoring. That's
like the worst snoring sound ever.
You're the worst snoring sound ever.
Your mom's the worst snoring sound ever. I didn't know if I should go for it.
Worst snoring sounded your mom.
So yeah, he tells you you're in the end of time, and you're like, oh, so this is basically the entire world. 2 platforms.
Indeed.
Well, 3 if you count behind the door. He talks about how there's been several other people, but you never run into anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Not that it matters.
So technically, if 4 of us didn't jump in that time gate, then we would be home now, chilling. All right, let's see. How about we do a little?
Dude, just take Marlon and Lucas, the easiest. They got.
Well, I
Robo
mean,
doesn't really have magic, so, and you need it for the next dungeon. Remember?
That's true, but I like Robo.
You can take him along next time.
But I don't like leaving him behind. Yeah, I saw those lovely pillars. Yeah. Oh yeah.
You gonna try to actually fight that dude?
Yeah, but we've already fought too long or leveled up too high for him to be in oh, there it is. I forgot. You had to.
Wait,
if you underlevel yourself and get here at lower enough levels, he'll be in a frog form, but he's in his.
Oh really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I totally.
Oh, that one time I ran through getting the lowest levels possible, he was frog.
It's like so you're really never gonna find out about it unless you deliberately.
Yeah, you really have to struggle to be that low. So basically,
I'm assuming he's talking about Zil.
Yeah.
The kingdom that.
Yeah. So anyway, this is us learning magic. The great God of War, or the Master of War, is going to teach us how to use magic.
Okay, so if you could have any one of the 3 elements, let's say you were a character in Chrono Trigger, which one would you pick?
Probably ice, because it comes along with curative magic, and I like curative magic.
Me too.
All right, but for some reason he wants to do this stupid little run around the room 3 times deal. I don't know why. 1.
What I hate is if you just take the slightest step away from the wall.
2.
It's like, no cheating, do it again.
And 3. You happy?
Dude, this is going to be hard to do on active.
Oh yeah, I forgot this is active.
His magic is strong.
But the thing is, if you lose to him, it's not game over. He's just like, get up, haha, I was just playing.
How does Marley do that?
Freeze in midair. Yes, I want to try it out.
Dude, you're awesome if you get this. It's like the lightning attack kills you in 1 hit. And ice will take you pretty much. I wish he would do fire all the time. That always seems to do the least, you know?
I probably will not be able to get this. This is way too early in the game to be able to fight this guy.
Probably should have used a mid-tonic on somebody.
Well, I'm not worried about it. If I can't beat him, we'll just come back later.
Well, it's like what? One magic tab you get, that's it?
I can't... Yeah, I think so.
So it's, yeah, it's just, you know.
Ah!
Chrono's really weak to magic, as you can tell.
Yeah, well, right now. He naturally levels up his M defense pretty good. And dead. Well, one less person I have to worry about healing.
Actually, I think 2 more and you might have it. Better be glad he did that. That barely does any damage. 69!
Marley had 69 HP.
Hurry, hurry, hurry. Nice.
Yeah, I gotta flip through those menus like, whoa. I got this. Ah! It hurts. Okay, as long as he doesn't use lightning, I can survive the next attack.
Yeah, but can you choose it fast enough?
Alright, if he attacks...
I don't know, this might not do it, actually.
And... Yes!
Nice.
Give me some props. Give me the props.
You got your props. By the way, 1,000.
It's 5 ethers, cool. That was close. Makes for good entertainment, though. I don't think he actually restores our HP, though. Yeah, he does. Okay. Actually, you want to dole out...
Dole out what?
Some tabs, because I haven't used a single tab that I picked up so far.
Yeah, sure.
So basically he's saying to get back to, like... Or you'll see. Ugh.
You having trouble talking there?
Wow, I thought I had more tabs than that.
I gave 1 power tab to Chrono already. Without your consent.
So we're gonna go ahead and jump in this one. And 1000 AD is where we're from. It's just not at Truce where our village is.
Yeah, you're like going to the other side of the world, which is basically 5 miles across the ocean.
You really like to gripe about how small the world...
The world in Chrono Trigger is very, very small.
By the way, Medina Village is inhabited completely by mystics, which are, you know, imps. They're not human. They're like yelling at us for the gate being in their cupboard for some reason.
But then they're like, hey, wait a second, let me help you.
See, like, they're good. And this is... Alright, I want to... These people are actually really nice. They're not enemies. They're like, screw you guys. Now, there is, like, a bit of racial, you know, tension between the mystics and humans. But for the most part, it's cool, right? And that's why I have a problem with the DS version. And the DS version, and, oh, we can't come... There's 2 treasure chests we can get here, but we can't get what's really here till... Actually, yeah, till...
You can get 1 mid-ether.
Yeah. So, anyway. In the DS version, they renamed the mystics to fiends. And that bugs me. Because to imply that they're fiends implies that they're bad people. And
well, actually, everybody else in this village is kind of a jackass, but...
But they're not violent.
Okay. Oh. Totally forgot about that.
Apparently. See, I mean, I can run straight through the house, and, you know, they're cool with it.
I like some of those imps, they just say, like, this work is brutal when you talk to them. Oh, where'd you get that speed tab?
From just there inside the mayor's manor.
I thought that was a magic tab.
Oh, apparently you can't read.
Well, maybe not.
So, we're gonna go ahead and...
Oh yeah, and here's like that dude from the fair that tries to sell you swords and crap.
Let's see if we have... Now, trust me, there were some shops in that village, but honestly, it's not worth it because the...
It's like a tonic costs, what, 10,000?
Yeah, because the mystics are like, well, I'm not cutting my prices for no human.
You aren't even really going to use your weapon in the next dungeon. Is it even worth it? Besides, you already got a plasma gun for Luca.
I'm gonna at least buy 2 of those.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah, that load sword sure did get a lot of work, didn't it? Thank you, sir.
By the way, this tune right here, one of the best in video game history, methinks.
Yeah, thank you.
That's Melchior's telling you how to get back across the sea to your mom's house.
To Terra?
Now these are basically the same enemies as what we encountered
Now,
in the
these
first dungeon,
are...
but they very immune to swords and other weapons.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I mean...
Well, wait a minute.
You could...
I recall them doing like less than 10.
Well, maybe you didn't buy their new shit, you know, at Melchior's place.
Wouldn't have made that much a difference.
Alright, Antipode. That's the first fire and ice.
Highly
dual tech.
useful in here. But,
Yeah.
okay, basically magic is really the only thing that's super effective.
It's super effective. Here, we'll actually do some Antipode goodness right here.
88, 88, 88, 90.
Thank you.
Actually, I spit out the 90. I'm not sure about that one.
Can I go, please? Can I have a turn? Thank you. Antipode on you.
That is the most obnoxious sound in the
Lightning
game.
on you.
Good attack.
Here, I'll move that. Yeah, you can hit Y and change that.
Wow, you're blind. Whatever will you do? You can't use
Normally
your weapon.
attack. Just because you're blind doesn't mean you won't land a hit. It just means you have a chance of missing. See? Kaplock. Okay, I'm blind. I get it.
Nice ink blot attack.
Water gun. Ah, ow, ow, ow. How dare you do a little jig on my head. Don't dance a little jig on my head ever again. By the way, we're getting tech points once again, which is awesome. And 3, or is it 2 right now? It's 2. Next is 4, actually.
88.
Oh. Thank you. Oh. So yes, now we can use elemental magic, and now we can actually go into here, go to text, and see what we're going to be learning next. So spin cut. Spin cut's really good because it's used in a lot of double techs, and of course cure is like a better version of aura. And napalm is just a better version of fire, actually. Except it hits an area, not just target. It's like...
And I like how Luca does, just like she adjusts her
glasses and then chunks a bomb.
50, 50, 50. Like I had to say that 3 times.
I know. Right? Yeah. I believe Antipode hits area, doesn't it?
Yeah. Small area.
Yeah, really small area, actually. But I might be able to get these 2 roly-polies.
Yeah, maybe.
Not now, because they moved. You know what? Fuck it. I want to do it anyway. I wonder what it's like to be frozen and then, you know, rapidly heated. It's got
Icy hot.
Icy hot. Nice. Luke leveled up.
Just imagine that being dumped over, like, your entire body.
I think there's a magic scarf in that treasure chest.
Well, let's hope so.
pretty sure it's a magic scarf. Oh, actually didn't mean to do that, but whatever. I'll be using a shelter at the next save point.
I don't know. I just like this dungeon for some reason. I think this is like my favorite one.
Well, this is my favorite game, so... You're just lamenting that you don't get to beat Heckran, and I do.
Wow, now who's stirring the pot? Just
Magic
said this was
scarf.
my favorite dungeon, that's it. Guy.
That'll make her healing magic more effective.
Hey, remember that time I walked into like, I knocked on your door to your room while we were in Parkway to tell you something? It was during your Chrono Trigger fast. And you like, I could see like what you're doing when you heard me knock. You're like, oh, and then you scrambled behind the bed as fast as possible.
And what I did is I grabbed my Chrono Trigger official player's guide, right? And I like got into a corner, and as soon as he opened the door, I pretended like I was jerking off, looking at the strategy guide, and he believed it for a second.
For a split second, I was like, okay, yeah. Well, see, like you were behind your bed, so I couldn't see the lower half of your body.
And but this is actually kind of cool. I played Radical Dreamers for the first time during this little CT fast I did, which you still haven't played.
So that's how you got through your fast.
Oh, and I played Chrono Cross, even though it's like a watered-down wannabe version of Chrono Trigger.
That was good. Actually, that might get him.
Hit her with the umbrella. Ella.
I bet it does about 50 to everybody. I'm gonna say. Oh, much more.
Bye.
Yeah, there they go.
Man, I love this game. The battle system is perfect. Can you find a single flaw in this battle system? You can't. I mean, I saw you were dumbfounded looking for words there, like, well, but no.
I tried to think of something and I couldn't.
I just really like how it doesn't have a different battle screen. You just fight right where you're standing. It's like, fight, everybody spread out in the vicinity.
Almost there to the end.
Yep. Once we get back to truce, screw that guy.
Too bad you can't.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Octoblush? Interesting name. What is a djinn anyway? Is that supposed to be like some kind of genie?
Kinda, I guess.
Maybe it's like the genie god of the Chinese or something.
Chrono's gonna die.
Hey, he's fine.
Well, they won't leave him alone. They're really just letting him have it.
Gotta keep an eye on that HP guy.
Gonna. If you give me a minute. Gosh. Actually, there's no more fights before the boss, so there's... Up, another mysterious chest. Wonder when we'll ever be able to open those. Run through the water. And if I hold still, there's like currents. So I can get pushed around and... Well, there's a few. So, different places. Yay.
You gonna save?
Yeah. What makes you think I wasn't gonna save?
Just reminding you.
Death to the Mystic's enemies.
This is the only line this dude
Heckran.
gets in the game.
This is the guy that's on the cover of the box.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's better to do Anapode.
I just do either or, whichever comes first to my fingers.
Like, physical attacks on this guy, absolutely worthless. No reason.
2100.
Ah! Evil beast. You know, originally his claws were white. He just never cleans, so they got that dingy yellow to it.
Okay.
I know, it's gross, right? Poor Marley, all she's going to do this entire attack are part of dual attacks. Because if she's not helping with Antipoach, she's going to be helping with Aura Whirl. Actually, I don't think I will.
Yeah, at that point when he makes that threat, you have to just chill for a minute.
Yeah, because he'll counter.
Water 2 on you, and it's not fun.
Water 2 is like a highly advanced spell that's like, now I can hit him again.
This guy's pretty easy as long as you just act fast. Don't screw around.
Well, basically, he's easier than Specchio God of War in his crawly form, or his
Kiwala
form. Basically, anytime he goes into his defensive stance, you need to not attack him, just use Aura Whirl. That's the best thing to do. Yes, indeed.
You should do it now, actually.
Yeah.
Dude.
I didn't see it. Uh-oh. Well, I just healed. I'm gonna survive. And besides, everybody gets to see what Water 2 looks like well before we get it.
Oh, yeah.
Or he could die here. Water Wave. No, Water 2. I know they call it Water Wave, but it's the exact same thing as Water 2. In wait mode, if I was here, if I was waiting here, the game wouldn't be, you know, the battle would be frozen. Time would not progress. Just for variety, let's give it some ice action. Maybe Marla will even get the killing blow on him. That would be nice. Ow. Ow, 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 ow.
That's more damage than I thought.
Yep. What can he do? Yep. Good job, Chrono. Marley's level up. Why would they change the Fiends in DS? That's so stupid. The Fiends, it's like you're calling yourself evil. Like, they don't believe themselves to be evil. It's just the way they... It's stupid. Like, calling them Fiends as a race... never mind. I'm just not even going to get on the topic.
I don't even know what the point is you're trying to make.
It's just that calling a race Fiendish is stupid. Especially when Mystic just naturally sounds better than Fiends anyway.
At least
by the way,
real dumb like the monsters in Star Ocean.
It's the same thing. Fiends, monsters, what's the difference?
I said at least it's not as dumb.
I think it's just...
Oh, no,
oh, that's so funny!
Luca's mom is Terra, too.
Yeah, but the thing is, Luca's mom lost her legs. Like, Tabin made a machine once, and while Tabin was away, she lost her legs in an accident. And Luca was there too. But now, throughout the game, we can stop and visit Tabin, and he'll be giving us stuff for Luca. It's Luca-only equipment. So, here you go, Luca. Enjoy your father's Tabin vase, which not only gives us +2 in speed, an extra boost in defense, but it gives a guard against fire spells. So, you know, you can't lose. Everyone's a winner. I would really like
how you called it Tabin vase.
Vase, yeah. So, I'm going to go ahead and have a threesome with 2 ladies real quick.
Actually, where's your mom? I didn't see her.
Oh yeah, and I gotta introduce her to Luca. Oh yeah, and one more thing before we end. Oh, she's sitting in the chair. Yes. Yes, dear. Or mom.
It's kind of weird how you never actually tell her what you're doing this whole time.
Alright, let's introduce her to Luca. Hi! Yeah. So, anyway. Now, one other thing we need to do is we need to go by this market where Fritz is, who we saved. And he'll be like, Chrono, it's you. Wow, you really saved me back there. So, here, have a bunch of stuff. That is nice. That is so nice right there.
Well, when you help others,
you can't help helping yourself.
Why don't they just go ahead and tell their dad what they did? I mean,
what did you?
He wouldn't have a problem.
What did you do for his dad? Or what did you do for his dad? Why is he saying I'm in your debt?
You saved his son.
Well, he's not supposed to know.
Life?
He doesn't know that.
I guess Fritz told him what happened to him.
Then why were they pretending like he shouldn't know just then?
I think they were talking about the fact that he gave you free stuff.
Whatever. That's cool. Well, anyway, we'll call it a video here, and we'll catch you later. Peace.